G'day guys, thanks for calling 1-800 Time. This is Jay speaking, bringing you another episode of Time to Learn Modern Warfare 3. And today we're cracking into the tactics videos. I spoke about doing this probably a couple of months ago now, but as you know, I've been having massive modem difficulties, but the new one has arrived, so happy days for me. I can start uploading again and doing lots and lots of videos. I lost motivation for a while there because I couldn't upload, and the new Man vs Skyrim is up. But anyway, not what I want to talk about today. For the Time to Learn tactics, I'm going to be talking about using your tactical grenades, even C4s, frags, semtex and all that thing, and just using the best with your crosshairs and the best tactics to give you survival. So I suppose the first thing I'm going to talk about is what people do wrong when they're using these things. Alright, I'll use a C4 as an example just so I can show you where the crosshairs go. People running along, just say there's enemies up there and people want to throw a flash grenade. I see it all the time. They're running around with their crosshairs up in the air like this for a good few seconds before they throw it. And it's not the way to do it, because an enemy can come from literally anywhere and pick you off. And this is just the way that I do it, guys, that I'm about to show you now. You don't have to do it like this. It's just what I find the most useful and probably giving you the best survival chance. So using the C4 as an example again, just say the enemy is coming up there. You don't want to be up in the air like this. So do a quick flick up in the air. It's the way I do it. I just go up and back down, so my crosshair's back, so if anyone comes I can be ready to shoot him, and it'll give you the best chance of survival, because having it up in the air like that and then having to come back down after a few seconds and get your bearings back together, it's just not going to do you much good. So that's just the way I do it. And another thing too, guys, when you're throwing them, to get a little bit of extra distance, I will use the flashes as example now. We'll stand at this sign for an example. Alright, okay, just say you've got enemies coming from up there. I'll aim at the top of this tree just to show. With your flashbang, it's going to land about yay. That's just a normal ordinary throw, bounces next to that jeep and flashes just in front of that. When you're going to put a jump into that as well, that car's awkwardly placed, when you put a jump into that as well, guys, you watch how much further you get it. Alright, the extra distance that you get, it will you a much bigger flash. Like, you're going to get people that have flashed right up here near these cars, so it's just a way of getting extra distance. And the same goes through your semtex, frags and C4s. And just quickly, guys, with the semtex and frag, I honestly find the semtex to be better in this game, purely because it blows up next to straight away. Frag grenades you have to cook, and the same sort of thing applies as before. Modern Warfare 3 is so fast paced that if you're holding your cook down to get it going, you're open for too much attack. So that's why I find semtex to be better. But anyway, another thing, guys, with this C4, getting extra distance is the same with the jump and your frags. I'll aim up here, right, and you'll see where the C4 lands, not even to the sign. But if you incorporate a jump into that as you're running, you watch how much further you get it. Lands on the building, so that's a good extra 5 meters or so. That's in-game scale, I can't really figure it out, but you can see what I mean by it, guys. You get that much extra distance just by putting a jump in it and snapping up and snapping back down. It's just the best way to do it, in my opinion. And I suppose in Modern Warfare 3 you need to be on the ball with your crosshairs. I see people running around with their crosshairs aimed down like this, and if you come around a corner and an enemy's there, you're gonna have to lift up and then start shooting, and it's just not going to do you any good whatsoever. So always try to keep your crosshairs at torso height, head height, so if an enemy's there, you can just start picking them off. And don't come around corners and snap like this and run out in the open and then turn to look. Try keep your crosshairs on that corner, so as you're coming around, if someone's there, you can just pick them off like so. It'll be a lot better for you. You'll be able to run and gun much better, instead of like smaller maps like Hard Hat where there's tight corners, and all the ones that have indoor areas where you're running around in buildings, lockdown, doesn't really matter what maps, but you want to be like that. So you're running around aiming, so if someone's there you can pick them off instead of just waiting to come around the corner and then going like that, because you will die. Trust me when I say that, guys. And especially if you are the sort of person that's a quick scoper, or you're trying to learn quick scoping, always try to keep your crosshairs there. And I've put overkill on just so I can show you the sniper rifle as example, but it's the same sort of deal, guys. If you're running around a corner, you don't want to be having this down in the ground like this, because if someone's there and you have to adjust and shoot, obviously I don't have quick draw on because of overkill, but you'll be a lot faster. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're running around like this and an enemy's there, you're going to have to make too many adjustments to hit him, and you just want to be able to go in and pick them off nice and quick, because basically if you don't get them with that first shot, you're dead. Too many people run around with silenced weapons and strikers because they're massive noobs, but it's just the way Modern Warfare 3 is. So the basic thing is to keep your crosshairs at that head height, at that chest height, and running around corners, keep it actively in front of you and where your vision's going to go, so if an enemy is there, you'll be able to pick them off. And with the grenades, guys, just recapping over it, remember to just do a quick up and down so you've got your vision back where it is. Woo! And that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys do want to see a quick scoping tutorial, I could probably put one together. While I'm not the best at it, I still know the procedure behind it, and it's all just practice, but I do know how it's done. So if you guys want to see it, let me know. Let me know what you think about the tactics series, if you think I should keep doing this, because I've got a lot of great tips to help you guys out. So give the video a like. It does really help me a lot. It means a lot. It gets the videos out in the open, I guess, so more people see it. And happy days. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for calling. Catch up.